right, I'm very sad to announce that at 8:30 this morning, David Curtis was pronounced dead. And he leaves behind a wife and 4 young boys. He was an outstanding police officer, and by all accounts, a great dad, and just an all-around wonderful individual. So we're very, very sad to have to bring this news to you at this time.
Chief, they made the decision a little while ago?
Yes, at 8:30 this morning.
How are the officers inside from the squad holding up? How are you holding up? This is just a
well, the mayor and I spoke to the officers, and as we've said, there's no other word to use besides tragic. It's just so senseless to take 2 very good men and outstanding police officers from our community. So it's difficult on everyone, but we'll get through it. We're a close-knit group. We're a very tight family, and we'll make it through this.
How important is it, Chief, at this point to catch this suspect now that we definitely know that he has taken some lives of police officers?
Doesn't make any difference. That's been our mission from the time this shooting occurred, and we're not going to rest until he's in custody. That I don't want to give out personal, private information on part of the family. I mean, what a gift you could give, the greatest gift to give life to other people throughout the United States. Right. And that speaks to the kind of man that he is.
The search for the suspects is done statewide, we understand. Is that because they have ties to Jacksonville or just standard?
I don't know that the search has gone nationwide. He had warrants out of Jacksonville that we were looking into. But we'll take the search nationwide if we need to. We're going to find him.
Are you all looking locally? What type
yes.
of locally?
We're looking locally. We found some individuals that have contact with him. And I can say that it's that the perimeter's tightening around him. And his best bet is to give himself up.
Chief, can you talk to us a little bit about the misdemeanor charges? There was an active warrant for his arrest. Is that still the case? Is there more charges on this suspect that we don't know about at this point?
I can't say definitively that there are more charges at this point. He did have a misdemeanor warrant on him at the time, but it goes much deeper than that. I have no doubt that by the time all is said and done, it will go much deeper.
Mayor, if we could call on you for a couple of words, if you mind. I know this is a very tough day.
Chief Castor and I, since early this morning, have been with the officers and with their family members. So over the past 5 hours, we've been with the wives, mothers, in-laws, sisters, brothers, cousins, as family members have continued to arrive. And it's just been heart-wrenching as the family members have said goodbye to their loved one. And then it's been heart-wrenching to see the officers and how much this affects them. So as you can imagine, it has just been an awful emotional time inside this hospital. I appreciate so much the doctors at Tampa General. They have a lot of compassion, the way that they've worked with the families over the past 5 hours. Can't say enough about our police officers and the support they give to one another and the support they give to the families. And I really can't say enough about the families. They are very brave families. They have both said to me how much Dave and Jeff loved being a Tampa police officer. They both have made a point of that. They both have said, both families, that their loved one loved going to work every day. That they loved being a Tampa police officer, that it was the best job in the world. That's how dedicated these officers were. And both families have made that point to Chief Castor and myself several times, even in the depth of their grief. So now Chief Castor and I are off to the command center to see how that investigation is going to find the terrible person. And hopefully he will be caught very quickly. It's just been overwhelming grief inside the hospital. I appreciate all of you being here and the concern that all of the media has for our police officers too.
I know this is purely speculative, but this was due to gunfire. Yesterday there was a Supreme Court ruling that said cities really can't regulate guns. We don't know where those came from, but I'm wondering in the larger picture, is there a concern with the city of Tampa about gunfire having more of this kind of death because guns are more accessible?
Well, the state of Florida does have very liberal firearms laws and rules, but I could never state definitively if that had anything to do with this tragic event. Once we catch the suspect and we hopefully find the firearm, we can trace that back and we may have more answers as far as that goes. Thank you all. I appreciate it.